What is up, fellas? You see that beautiful bastard behind me? That's Iron Man Infinity War. When he first came out, he basically broke war. People couldn't get past him, it was a nightmare. These days, I feel like most people have probably figured him out. It's probably about 50-50. I see plenty of times with mine, he's on defense. You see right there, I have a rank 4 5-star. Sometimes he'll get 10, 14 kills. Sometimes he'll get 0. So he's definitely beatable, and I think most people know how to beat him, but there are still those few out there that do struggle. And this is really to help the Alliance. There's plenty of videos out there on how to beat him, but I figured I'd put my own together, give some tips and tricks, show some different champions that'll do a good job on them, and hopefully it'll help. Anyways, here we go. So there are two particular things about him that I think really give people trouble. One is he's hard to parry. You can't parry his medium, but you can parry his light attack. And the second thing is that auto block. You know it gets everybody. So let's go across some ways to get around those things. So let's talk about that parry first. So easiest way to get around it, I shouldn't say easiest, if you're good at intercepting, you just intercept. Problem solved. No parries to worry about. If you struggle to intercept, another way to parry is you have to draw out the block from him. So make some space. Typically they'll go back and they'll hold their block. When you see them holding their block, dash in, you'll hit them with the medium, hit them once with a light, and then you can parry them. Works 90-some% of the time. It doesn't work 100% of the time, but it pretty much always works. Not good at intercepting? Try Hyperion and just spam that special one. Nice and easy. Just keep hitting them with it, you'll incinerate them and intercept them each time. You're beating away at Iron Man Infinity War, you feel like you're doing a good job, and then bam, auto block. Happens to all of us. As you learn, it doesn't happen anymore. You just gotta learn how to avoid it when it's gonna happen. So the main thing you have to do is you have to pay attention to his armor. You'll see him building armor in that corner there, right underneath his health bar. As soon as that gets up to 4, he will auto block you. Unless you have a True Strike champion. True Strike is one of the ways to get around that auto block. As soon as that True Strike is active, no auto block. Doesn't matter if he's at that last 15%. It doesn't matter if he has 4 stacks of armor or not. Or he also gains that auto block as soon as he hits 15%. It's permanent no matter what. True Strike will avoid that. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the True Strike champions are that great against him. Karnak hits like a wet noodle. Heimdall hits like a wet noodle. You would think that Killmonger would work pretty well, but it's really hard to enable his True Strike against Iron Man Infinity War. You have to hit Iron Man Infinity War after he completes a special in a very quick amount of time, and it's near impossible to be able to evade that special and get back in time to enable that True Strike on Killmonger. There may be some that work well with him, but it doesn't work for me. Another way to get around that armor is a good armor break champion. The best that I found for that would probably actually be good old Iron Fist. Yes, I have him as a rank 4 5-star. Don't laugh. But he breaks that armor quicker than Iron Man can rebuild it. So he is phenomenal for breaking that armor and avoiding that auto block. Till you get to that last 15%, you need something strong to finish him off. And then I would say the easiest and probably the most popular method for avoiding that auto block right now is you just draw out Iron Man's heavy. As soon as he starts his heavy, you dash back and throw your heavy. Just rinse and repeat. Do that over and over again. Most champs it's pretty easy. As soon as you dash back, throw a heavy, you're good. You just need to know the champ you're using and the mechanics of their heavy. Some you need a little bit of a delay, some you can't throw right away. For example, Hyperions, you need to just pause a moment after you dash back, throw it in and do some work. This also works great when you get down to that last 15%, because if you're not using True Strike, you're going to get auto block no matter what. He'll auto block any medium light attacks. The only thing he will not auto block is your heavy. So lots of times when I'm fighting Iron Man Infinity War and I get down near that 15%, just keep hitting him with heavies. That's really all you can do. Another good solution to finishing off Iron Man Infinity War when he gets down to that last 15% is any damage over time champs. He is not bleed immune if he has no armor. You can even use AA. If he doesn't have any armor up, get the parry in, get the heavies in, get those neurotoxins in, and just bleed him to death. Over. Done. For that one, you have to use the dash in light attack parry method, and then you can just keep spamming the heavies, and it's over. Got Nebula, shock him to death. This will work for pretty much any damage over time champion. Just get them ramped up, get them going. Right when you get to that 15%, just let them do their work. Alright, now you know how to avoid all those messy mechanics. It's also important to be able to know how to dodge his special 1. Special 2 is pretty easy, it's a little bit slow, so just watch it as it gets near you, just evade, evade. Special 1's pretty much the same thing, it's just a little bit quicker. Just be ready because he likes to throw it. He rarely throws special 2s in my experience. As soon as you dodge back from that special 1, I like to dodge a second time to make plenty of space. See the blaster coming back at you, just evade, evade. That's it. Alright, so now here's some of my favorite champions that I have found in all my testing for countering him. One of my favorites is Phoenix, believe it or not. I have her as a rank 3 5-star. I was really close to taking her to 4 a long time ago, which I'm probably glad I didn't, but she actually works great against Iron Man Infinity War. Not only does she have great heavies, her heavies will do some serious damage, they will armor break him, and if you've ever used a special 3 on a Phoenix when she has all of her Phoenix Force, game over. Another one of my favorites is Hyperion. You've already seen him in action. Spam that special 1 if you want to, use special 2 and armor break him, or just build up that special 3 and you don't have to do any work. Awesome, awesome option. It helps that building his power is by using a heavy, so you're using heavies naturally and just stack those Furies and he just destroys. This champ just recently got a buff, but Venom seems to be doing a great job against Iron Man Infinity War. When you get down to that last 15%, he just completely ignores it, so just fight like normal. Game over. Alright, and then my overall favorite, it's gonna have to be Proxima Midnight. I was kind of surprised. I guess I shouldn't be, but I didn't know a whole lot about her. When she first came out, she had that crazy hype about what you can do when you finished all of her missions, and then I feel like the hype just kind of disappeared. But she can actually parry any hit. So when he uses his medium attack, which is that blaster, she can parry it, fight like normal. When she has her missions, which lots of time is either a parry or an intercept for the first 2, she gets true accuracy, which works just like True Strike. So she can parry him and then just keep hitting him. You need a little bit more skill with her if you get the intercept mission. If you're decent at intercepting, she is a piece of cake with him. She just destroys him. And then once you complete that mission, her specials are just crazy. She may not completely knock him out with completing one mission, but she'll get him pretty close. So she is by far my overall favorite champ for fighting Iron Man Infinity War. I also hear that Corvus and Medusa do a great job, but unfortunately I don't have either one of them. But really, when it comes down to it, if you follow these techniques, you're patient, you play smart, you don't get auto-blocked, any champ can beat him. I once got some really good advice from one of my Alliance members. He told me, the key to winning fights is don't get hit. My mind was blown. How did I not think of that? Don't get hit. That's it. Problem solved. So here, I'll leave you with good old Kamala Khan herself. Even she can finish off Infinity War Iron Man. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, if it helped you at all, hit that like button. Or if you just want to be a nice person, hit that like button. Share it with anybody having trouble with Iron Man Infinity War. Hit that subscribe for me and I'll keep bringing some more content. I'll bring some more how-to videos and just kind of exploring more Marvel Contest of Champions. Thanks guys.